This week marks one of the highlights of a loaded summer for the Northern Outlaw Sprint Association as the group gets set to compete in the North Dakota Governor's Cup. In this week's Inside Track, presented by Dacotah Speedway, Brian Shawn catches up with a guy that will certainly be among the favorites for that event.
All right, thanks so much, Jay. We are joined by the 2020 Northern Outlaw Sprint Association champion, Jade Hastings, and the NOSA Sprints. One of their most grueling schedules maybe in tour history this year here in 2021. Jade, how's that been going for you? I know that's been a challenge for you guys running 2-3 shows a weekend.
Yeah, I mean, it's been a grind. It's been a real grind compared to what we're used to. We kind of expected it coming in, 40 races. The most we've ever ran in a season, I think, is 37. And there was no real grueling part of the season like there has been this year. Overall, we're taking it pretty good. It's hard on equipment, can be hard on morale sometimes, but though it is a little much, it's been fun, so we're enjoying it.
And I would guess the tough part of the schedule, as busy as it is, you get to see a variety of different tracks, which is kind of fun, and get to some new places or places you don't get to very often, and that's probably an exciting part of it for you.
Oh, for sure, especially getting to Dacotah Speedway. Just that place, the facility is top-notch, and racing there makes you way better. I think I heard Terry McCarl say it in an interview this year, Knoxville makes you famous, but Dacotah makes you a race car driver. So just getting to race there 8 times is a big deal, especially for a young driver like me. I feel like it really helps me improve. And then, of course, getting to Jackson and I-90, 2 new tracks there. We're going to go to Brookings and then Watertown. So huge variety of tracks. Then our regular tracks, Mandan, Devil's Lake, Fargo, Glendon, all that. And it's fun. It's definitely making me a better driver. It's making us more experienced as a team, and we'll just see. Hopefully we can make it through the rest of this year without any more hiccups.
Now, you'd mentioned you're a young guy, but as defending series champ, no longer the hunter. You're a guy that people are like, okay, this is the guy we got to beat again. And you got some veterans that probably want that title back. What's that been like, I guess, being in that chair compared to being the guy that's chasing everybody?
It's stressful. You try not to worry about the points, but when you win it once, you want to back it up and show it's not a fluke. So it is stressful. This last weekend, we ended up missing our first race of the year, so that's really going to set us back. But we think we still have a chance. We just need Wade Nygaard and Brendan Mullen to have a bad night or two and us to consistently be in the top 3, and I think we can do it. So we'll see what happens. If not, oh well, hopefully we just win some more races.
How much have you learned? I mean, you got in the car pretty young, and to stay consistent from night to night is always the challenge. What are some of the biggest lessons you've had to learn, I guess, just in terms of trying to be consistent out there every night?
Well, it's a new thing every year. I mean, it starts out just learning how to go in a circle, and once you figure that out, you got to learn how to be consistent. And now that I'm starting to be consistent, I got to learn how to be in the right mindset every time I get in the car. These cars are beasts. They're full of horsepower, and they're really hard to drive, and if you're not all there, you're not going to finish up front. You got to be calm, cool, and collective every night, and keep a steady head on your shoulders, I guess you could say. So I'm still learning every night, but the main thing this year is just drive the car hard. The car likes to be driven hard, and some nights I do it better than others, but we're doing all right.
Yeah, you guys are doing all right. You still got some wins this season. Governor's Cup this weekend, one of the more unique events you guys have back-to-back out in Mandan. What are your thoughts in going to that show?
I love the Governor's Cup. I love racing at Mandan. It's one of the few tracks, I'd say besides Houston, they do a good job at it, but one of the few tracks that truly cares about the drivers and the teams. They ask us after every show what they could do better. They ask us how they want the track before the feature, if they should work it, and they always thank us for coming. And a lot of tracks in the region don't do that. Some of them seem to not care if we show up at all. So it's a breath of fresh air to get down there. They treat us well, and they have a great racetrack. So I'm excited.
All right, man. Well, we appreciate you stopping by to see us. And I know it's been a grind. I know there's been some stressful moments. But, hey, anytime you're in a points championship, that's exciting, isn't it?
Oh, heck yeah. Let's get that all-construction car back up front and see if we can't finish out the year strong.
All right, Jay. Thanks so much for the time, man.
Thank you.